Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a journey you won't see advertised on any flashy billboard or trendy social media post. We're going deep inside the world of vape manufacturing to answer a question that many people have: how are vapes actually made? But more importantly, we're going to uncover what's really inside these devices and why that matters for your health. So, let's start at the beginning. It all begins not in a clean, futuristic lab, but often in massive, sprawling factories. The process kicks off with the creation of the vape's body, or shell. These are typically made from materials like aluminum alloy, stainless steel, or various plastics. Huge machines stamp, mold, and shape these materials into the sleek, colorful designs you see on store shelves. The goal here is mass production and aesthetic appeal, making them look cool and desirable. But it's what goes on the inside that's truly concerning. At the heart of every vape is the atomizer. This is the component that does the magic. It consists of a heating coil, usually made from metals like kanthal, nichrome, or titanium, and a wicking material, which is often cotton. In the factory, these tiny coils are wound by machines with incredible speed and precision. The cotton wicks are then inserted, ready to soak up the e-liquid. Think of it like a tiny, high-tech sponge wrapped around a miniature stove element. This little part is responsible for turning the liquid into the aerosol, or vapor, that gets inhaled. Now, let's talk about the brain of the operation: the battery and the circuit board. Most vapes, especially disposables, use lithium-ion batteries. On the assembly line, workers or robotic arms connect these batteries to a small printed circuit board, or PCB. This board contains sensors that detect when you inhale, telling the battery to send power to the heating coil. It's a simple electronic loop. You puff, the sensor activates, the coil heats up, and the e-liquid vaporizes. It's a marvel of miniature engineering designed for one purpose. But here's the most critical part of the process, and the part we need to pay close attention to: the e-liquid. This isn't just flavored water vapor, as some marketing might suggest. The primary ingredients are usually propylene glycol, PG, and vegetable glycerin, VG. These are common food additives, which sounds harmless, right? But the key difference is that they're generally considered safe to eat, not to inhale deep into your lungs as a heated aerosol. In these large factories, PG and VG are mixed in enormous vats. Then comes the nicotine. This is often synthetic nicotine, or nicotine extracted from tobacco plants, and it's a highly addictive substance. Factory workers handle it with extreme care because in its pure form it can be toxic. Precise machinery measures and dispenses the nicotine into the PG-VG base. The concentration can vary wildly, and sometimes the labels don't even accurately reflect the true amount of nicotine inside, which is a major problem for consumers. And now for the flavorings. This is where things get really murky. There are thousands of chemical flavor compounds used to create tastes like blue raz ice or strawberry kiwi. These chemicals are developed in flavor houses and are often listed on the ingredients simply as flavorings. Many of these compounds are safe for ingestion, meaning to eat in things like candy or drinks. However, when they are heated to high temperatures in an atomizer coil, their chemical structure can change. They can break down and form new, potentially harmful compounds. For example, diacetyl, a buttery flavored chemical, was famously linked to a severe lung disease called popcorn lung in factory workers who inhaled it. While many manufacturers now claim to be diacetyl-free, there are thousands of other flavoring chemicals whose long-term effects on the lungs are completely unknown. You're essentially participating in a huge, uncontrolled science experiment every time you inhale. Once the e-liquid is mixed, the final assembly begins. On a fast-moving conveyor belt, the empty vape shells are filled with the e-liquid. The atomizer, battery, and circuit board are inserted, and the device is sealed shut. After a quick quality control check, often just to see if the light turns on when activated, they are packaged into their colorful boxes and shipped out worldwide. The entire process is optimized for speed and volume, churning out millions of these devices every single day. So let's connect the dots. We have a heating coil made of metal. When this coil is heated and cooled rapidly over and over, tiny metal particles can break off and travel into the aerosol you inhale. We're talking about metals like nickel, chromium, and lead, none of which belong in your lungs. Then we have the e-liquid itself. The propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin, when heated, can decompose into formaldehyde and acetaldehyde. These are known carcinogens, meaning they are substances capable of causing cancer. And let's not forget the thousands of unknown flavoring chemicals and the highly addictive nicotine that keeps people coming back for more, creating a powerful cycle of dependence. The cloud you see isn't harmless water vapor. It's a complex aerosol filled with ultrafine particles, heavy metals, nicotine, and potentially toxic chemical byproducts. These particles are so small, they can travel deep into your lungs and even enter your bloodstream, affecting not just your respiratory system, but your cardiovascular health and your brain. Studies have shown clear links between vaping and increased risk of lung injury, inflammation, and heart problems. The sleek design and tasty flavors are a clever disguise for a product that delivers a cocktail of harmful substances directly into your body. The factory process is designed for profit, not for your well-being. It's a system that takes cheap materials, mixes them with addictive chemicals and mystery flavorings, and packages it as a trendy accessory. Understanding how these devices are made strips away the marketing and reveals the raw truth. It's not magic. It's mass-produced chemistry, and your lungs are the test lab. If you or someone you know is struggling with vaping, please know that it's not just a habit, it's an addiction, and it's okay to ask for help. There are resources available, like quitlines and support groups, that can provide you with the tools you need to break free. Your health is your most valuable asset, and it's worth protecting. Thank you so much for watching and for taking the time to learn about this important topic. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content that dives deep into the things that affect our world. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.